Hello, hello, welcome back everyone. How are you doing today? Welcome back to the stream, episode number 46. Yes, that's right. And as usual, we have a lot of work to do. So, of course, I didn't do any progress of stream. I was busy playing Clair Obscure. So, whether you like it or not, today we will be doing some QMK firmware. So we finished previous stream with our keyboard not quite working. It seems like it's reading one key and outputting it all the time. So we have to come back to the source code and we have to redo the way it's reading all the inputs from the I2C expanders. And we also have to change this. This is how all the keys are read. What I think I did that a bit wrong because what I'm doing, I am filtering only those keys that are actually present, and I think I should change it. I should have all the inputs, doesn't matter if there's a key hook up to it or not. So then you can just use KC no for the ones that are not being used, and the rest should be in the layout. And this way it should be easier later on to figure out which key is what. Although we have quite a good understanding already. Okay, so let's get to work. We need to take a look at the schematic. Oh, we already have it over here. Alrighty, so let's take a look at matrix.c. So this is a matrix scan, and this is where I'm reading all the inputs from the encoder. And yeah, looking at it, okay, what are we doing over here? So left side is first, from what it would seem. And then it's shifted. So we are reading the left side. Okay, putting in the current row, and then I shifted by 1. Okay, I see now. Because we have encoders in the matrix, kind of, in a way, as well. So I am taking them separately. Yeah, but right now there will be on different pins. I think I have it redefined over here. Ah, yeah, right, so we won't be having this anymore. We don't have switches inside the encoders, so that will be a little less work for us. Okay, maybe before I was thinking of changing the layout for a while. So instead of having all those keys, maybe we can just put no output to all of them, and then we'll be able to see, hopefully, if there's anything happening with the matrix. Okay, now I know why we have no matrix output. Alright, so maybe we don't really need to do that. Maybe we don't really have to remove all of those. It's a little bit risky, because I'm a little bit worried that since it's like outputting one of the keys non-stop, I think this one. Okay, maybe we can do it casino. So this way there will be no output. Let's take a look what happens. Okay, this time I managed to send it to the virtual machine. What's that? As usual, errors. Okay, keyboard post init user. Okay, oh really? Multiple definitions. I wonder where's the other one. Okay, here. Alright, so no problem. Okay, so we should have the output anyway. So we have debug enabled and we have debug matrix as well. Okay, but this time we have it off. We'll see what happens. Okay. Yeah. I just remembered that maybe it would be a good idea to put some bottom plates on it. Like if it happens that something is not connecting, we can always open it up, but like having all those wires exposed, I don't really like it that much. And so it happens, I have some bottom plates already. We just need a bunch of screws and we can get the job done. Let's see if these help. I think these are M3 by 3 by 4. Sadly, we need more than one screw. don't know, looks like one screw is enough. I'm gonna leave it at that. Okay, we have some loose wire over here. Oh, we have actually two loose wires. Yeah, okay, we can fix it. We can fix it soon. So looks like not the best soldering job last stream. Okay, this one looks better. Let's fix the wiring. It's gonna be tricky. Okay, so clock was green as far as I can remember. Yeah, but with all those other wires, it's difficult to reach. I hope this time it will hold. What else do we have? Chip in. Ah, shit. Alright, and one more wire to go. Okay. Hope nothing else came off. Okay, so far so good. Okay, let's open our safety website. Okay, nothing is pressing right now. Or maybe it was just sending the key because it was upside down, and since those switches are so light, looks like it's not doing anything right now. That doesn't also seem to be working. Okay. Okay, we have the drive. Okay, something's happening. And there is some output. Okay, let's take a look. Okay, everything is messed up a little, but let's take a look if we have anything from the matrix. It doesn't seem like there is a serial device, although it should be. Yeah, we have console on. That should do the trick. Let's take a look at the other keyboards. What do we have over here? Let's leave this one in keymap file, although I don't think it makes any difference. We have boot magic over here. Makes me wonder if it's gonna work even though the matrix is kind of messed up. Although the basic keys, the first, the row A is unchanged, so maybe it will work. Let's take a look. What key was it? Okay, column 7. I have no idea which key is it. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna reset it manually. I can never remember which way was it. Was it left button and then the right one, or was it the right one and then left one? Still nothing. So annoying. As usual, the simple stuff will eat the most time. Like they couldn't make one button to reset this crap. No luck. Oh, come on. What is wrong with it? Still nothing. Ah, this is getting annoying. Okay, press and hold the boot button. And press the reset. Alright, looks easy. And still nothing. nothing. Still nothing is happening. My god. Does it even work? No, it doesn't work. It doesn't register as a boot device. Okay, looks like we have a problem over here. Well, it was working just now. Okay, now it works. So maybe there is an issue with the connector in a way. It could be that there is not enough space over here and it's pulling out the plug. Okay, one more try. Okay, let's see what happens now. Okay, so seems like now it's working. So definitely it's an issue. I have to make a bigger opening. Okay, let's see what happens now. Still I can't see any boot device. At least some keys are working, but there is no output. It's gonna be very difficult to do any kind of work without the output. Let's try one more tool. Okay, HID listen. It looks like it's listening on something, so maybe there is output and just QMK couldn't really properly recognize it. Let's see what happens now. Yes, we have the output. It leaves. Okay, take a look over here. Now let's make a little bit bigger font. Okay, this should be good. Yeah, so there is some stuff happening. Okay, it looks like something is not quite working as it should. It looks like we are missing one letter. Let's take a look at the keys. So let's hit this one first. This one works, this one works, this one works. We have output here, 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 and here, and here. Okay, what about the encoder? Okay, no output from the encoder. Oh, that is very odd. Yeah, well, maybe we are not reading it properly. Okay, let's take a look at our source code. It's a bit messy. Yeah, but at least we know, at least we have output from the console, so that's a huge help. Let me set up one more thing. Alrighty, so let's take a look. So we need to jump to matrix, and I mean those keys that are not being read right now, I think it's because I am not really putting them in the matrix. So we have to fix that. What I would like to do, I would like to just read all of them without any filtering as I did before. Okay, so this is where we are reading left side. Okay, so this is port A, and this is port B. So A and B from the left side. Yeah, and over here I was doing some bitwise operations because I needed to put the switches in a different position that they were like originally from the encoders, and also I was doing some encoder reading. You have to look up the position from the lookup table. So this is something that we have to take into the account later. But for now, let's do something like this. For now, we're not gonna be doing anything with this. All I need is to have the full output. Okay, this one as well. Yeah, and this is also encoder processing. So I would look up the position, and then I will put in the matrix over here. I will put up either 1 or 0, depending if it was up or down. So I had to do the encoder reading on my own. Yeah, but this has to be done after the bounce, because if I put those values in the bounce, they will get debounced, and there will be no encoder output at all. So I had to put them in the matrix just after the debounce. Okay, so for now we have this off. We don't need that. Okay, so expander data is 8 bits. So I guess we have to shift. By 8. And then we have, so this is port A. We shift by 8. This is port B. Oh no, not exactly. Current row, okay. Not like this. So this is okay, it was okay. Okay, it was okay because we put this data into the current row, so we can shift it left by 8. Then we read port B over here, so then we can also shift it by 8. Let me take a look. How many pins? I think we also have to change the number of pins. We have, how many do we have? Oh, that's not the one. This one. Okay, it's gonna be mess again. How many keys do we have in total right now? So we have 11 keys on the left side, and I think we have 16 on the right, if I'm correct. Yeah, looks like it. We have full encoder on the full expander on the left. This is left, so on the right we have only 11. Okay, let's make a note. Alright, so we have 11 keys, and over here we have 16. So total is 27. Hey, sorry about that. Yeah, so we have 27 keys in total, including encoders. And over here looks like we have only 24. Okay, it's gonna be a little bit messy to get this whole thing together. Okay, so far we have read only port A and port B. So let's move on to the right side. So we have current row shifted by 8. We read from the right side, we read port A, we put it inside here. So I think we should shift it by 8, like so, and then we are reading port B, and we should also put this whole data over here. So in theory this should give us output from all the keys that we have. Let's see what happens now. And we have an error. Okay, where is it? Oh, okay, it's over here. That was easy to find. Okay, no more errors. Okay, let's see what happens now. So let's go through the right side. So we have one key, another one. This one works, this one works. I think these, all of them worked, okay. Let's see what happens with the encoder. Yeah, we have output from the encoder as well, so I was right about that. Let's see what happens with the other key. And this one, it didn't seem to output before. And it's not outputting as well. Oh shit. No encoder, how is it possible? Okay, that is a bit odd because we did check all of them. Okay, so for some reason there is no output from here. That is very interesting. And I think we did check all of them. Let's see what happens with infrared. Okay, things got a little bit more complicated than I was anticipating. Okay, I guess we have to open up the keyboard and check those connections. So the only thing that isn't working is this key encoder over here. Okay, so those two keys around the encoder, these are not working. And other than that, so far that's all we can say. I don't know about the infrared. It looks like it's glowing. How about the other one? And this one doesn't look like it's glowing. Okay, a bit disappointing. I was hoping that everything will be okay, at least connection wise. Okay, so this key is not giving any signs of life. This one as well. And we also have no output from the encoder. Although I am not quite sure if this has anything to do with the wiring. Okay, that's makes me think if maybe it would be better to just output. Yeah, I think it might be better if we just try to output whatever there is in the expander. Although if we are moving the same bits into the matrix row, so everything should be the same. Okay, while I have it opened, let's give it a check. Okay, so there was no connection from this key. This is, let's take a look. So this is left side, B6. Looks like B6 is not responding. B6, B7, B4, and B3. That is quite a lot of keys that are not working. Kind of hard to believe. Okay, so this one is... Now let's check diodes over here first. Okay, B6. From here, B6. Okay, so we do have connection, so that should be fine. How about ground here? And there is ground as well. How about this one? This one was also not reporting anything. And now you see why is it so difficult to do something with this keyboard once it's fully assembled. Because there's so many wires everywhere. Difficult to reach. So this one is B7. Yeah, that is correct. So there is connection. How about the ground? Yeah, so it should be reading something. I think this might be due to the QMK configuration, maybe. I think the JSON file it's I I think this is what defines the matrix. How many keys do we have? Yeah, so it's only 25 keys over here. We have 27 total, but we are reading only, well, assuming infrared is working, but still we are reading less than that. It's kind of odd that it's not catching an encoder. I mean, it's not catching the other encoder. One is working and the other is not. Okay, let's check again. So yeah, over here it's reading encoder, no problem. But this one doesn't read anything, but I can feel it's moving. Yeah, and there's no key. That is super weird. Yeah. Okay. What can we do about it? I think I will just try to print whatever we are reading. Let's make a small function that will be printing printing bytes. Let's make it bin print bin. I think it was like that. Okay, let's do, if it's not empty. Okay, like this. So if we have anything in the byte, then we print it. If it's 0, then we don't print it. Looks like we got the function wrong. I think it was print bin 8, like this. Okay, let's see what happens now. Ah, shit. Okay, what is the error right now? It looks like it's complaining that the definition is at the end. Quirks of using C. Okay, let's put it somewhere over here. Is that gonna help? Okay, it did help. How cool is that? Okay, it looks like my plan just failed. Because it might be printing infrared. Okay, maybe it just got blocked on the one of the encoders. Both are working. The keyboard is functioning. Okay, it looks like both are working. Both encoders. Because there is a change in the output when I rotate one and another. Yeah, so looks like all the keys are working okay. But we have a little bit of mess over here. So definitely there is something with the mapping from QMK. It's a little bit odd that those encoders, I mean, I don't know if these are encoders that are pumping output so much, or is it something else? I can't remember if I add those two keys. We had 25, but we have in total 27, if I'm correct. Yeah, 27. So we have 11 on one and 16 on the other. Oh, that's 27. Okay, and how many? So we have to fix columns over here. Okay, 25. So we need two more like this. So that will give us 27. Okay. Yeah, so this layout we don't really use anymore. We rely on the JSON file. Makes me wonder if you can load this up. Yes, that's the configurator. I had those info.json. I think I had some of the tools saved somewhere. How about this one? Well, this is from keyboard layout editor. I wish I had something the other way around. Okay, that's gonna be tricky. I doubt it's gonna convert this way. Okay, how about we just add 2 more keys somewhere? Although, looking at the diagram, let's take a look, because we have part of the keyboard working already, so it means that it's mapped correctly. Which one was working? I think this one. Okay, neither. It's not connected. Okay. Okay, so we have, this is right side. So it looks like we have correctly mapped this one right up and right down. I should have saved a keyboard layout editor from back then that we were doing. It now makes me think, if we load all of the keys, how do we get rid of those that are unused? Okay, looks like there is no easy way to go back from this. Oh, maybe there is. Oh my god, Python. It might be faster to just do it by hand. But the output gets me a little bit worried that why is it spitting out all those keys? That might be infrared. Okay, let's take one more look. What happens? Nothing happens if I hide it. I mean, if I put my fingers on infrared. Okay. Let's take a look. Okay, so infrared is B5 on on both of them, so that is okay. So it makes me wonder if I zero B5 from what we are reading, that should technically disable infrared even if it's giving any output. Is that correct? So we have to shift it left by 5. Okay, not quite sure what's gonna come out of this. Click and get it to show. That didn't help. It would be nice to have a new line somewhere, so this way we can at least tell what is happening. So this is left A. This is left B. And this is right A, and this one will be right B. Okay. Maybe this will clean up the output a little, so maybe I'll be able to tell what is happening from all this mess. If it only compiles. Ah, yeah, right. Now it should be satisfied. Okay, not quite the output I was expecting. It looks like it's outputting letter A. And that is odd. First of all, the output is kind of weird. Should be a little bit structured differently. Okay, I get it. Okay, we should change it a little. The question is, how do I put text over here? Can I do char like that? Most probably this is not gonna work. Of course it doesn't work. Oh, did I miss something? Oh yeah, right. Let's test out our fancy function on just one. Okay, it did compile. I wonder if it's gonna make the keyboard explode. My awesome C coding. If I only knew C, that would be better. Okay, let's see what happens now. Okay, it's not spitting anything, and it's not working at all. And we have totally no output. Let's do it the dumb way. Well, I should check the macro maybe. Let's check on GitHub. Maybe we can do something similar. Okay, I can't find it like that. Okay, let's search the whole folder. I think it was somewhere in debug folder. It's gonna take a while to find. It's in logging. Okay, so we have all the print macros over here. Okay, let's try flashing again. Okay, so we have output from the left side. It's not reading those keys. That is very... How come? Maybe these are on different... maybe these are not actually on the A bank. I think these are on a different bank maybe. Let's take a look. So we are looking at the left side. Yeah, exactly. So A7, so okay, B7 and B6. So okay. Okay, so this is port B from the left side. Yes, port B and address from the left. All right. Okay, so it looks like on the output B we have either some kind of a short. Okay, so these keys work. This one works, this one works. Okay, so encoder is also reading. There is something else. Okay, looks like our volume encoder is behaving. Okay, at least I know it works because now when I was rotating it, it was changing the output. But the question is why is it constantly outputting even though it shouldn't? Let's take a look if our push button works from the volume. Yeah, works great. Okay, so it's not as bad as I was expecting it to be, but I still don't understand what is wrong with this one. It's the same. It is the same encoder as for the horizontal ones, yet this one kind of is very odd. Did I connect it wrongly? It doesn't seem like it because we are looking at the back. So common pin is this one, then we have B and A. it one more try. So I have constant output from this encoder. Even if I rotate, it doesn't really make it stop. But the good thing is that at least it works, it's giving output. All right. It makes me wonder if we take a look at the schematic. Okay, so it looks like all those encoders are on the port number, on the port B. So maybe this is how they behave. Maybe they report all the time. But that is not an issue because we can do it in firmware. Yeah, but at least looks like everything works. So okay, except for infrared. I haven't checked infrared yet. Let's see what happens if I connect again. I might not be able to see anything. Maybe we have to change how sensitive it is. Let's turn the screws all the way to the left. And this one is already okay. Why there is no output now? Okay, something is happening. Yeah, but doesn't seem like there's any reading from infrared. Oh, that is disappointing. Okay. A bit of a difficult trip today. Didn't go as planned. Okay, we're gonna get back to it on Friday. Maybe I will take a look tomorrow what is happening with it. I should check if there's any voltage on infrared. If there is, should be fine, most probably. Yeah, maybe I can use an oscilloscope to check if there is any output from that pin. Yeah, okay. Looks like we have a lot of work ahead. Not only you have spent like 3 or 4 streams building it, it took a while. Looks like there will be some issues with the firmware anyway, but okay, this is how it looks like. We're gonna have some more stuff to do. Okay, anyways, I guess that will be it for today. I hope I will have some time to push it tomorrow. If not, we'll pick up on Friday where we left off. Until then, have plenty of rest, enjoy your day, and come back on Friday. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.